Good evening, Laura. Or good morning.
Or perhaps good afternoon. Just thought I'd jump in there.
Or good after breakfast. There's so many places and times you can say good after everything.
How about we just get on with the video for today, Nathan?
Do you know what we're doing today?
I certainly do.
We're doing a board game review, and this time it's the fantastic game called Preventit.
Yes, the first aid and safety game for all ages.
Now, most people wouldn't have heard of this. It's an Australian game. It's basically a trivia game with all safety questions on there.
So the idea is for it to be an educational game about safety around the house, sport, all that kind of thing, and medical stuff.
So, it's in collaboration with St John's Ambulance Australia, Royal Life Saving Society Australia, KidSafe, and NAPCAM, which is the National Association for Prevention of Child Abuse and Neglect. It also includes safety certificates for children, so if they win, they can get a certificate. It's just a novelty reward.
Yeah.
Free St John's Ambulance First Aid Guide. I don't know if we've still got that in here or not.
I don't think it's in there anymore, no. But it did come with one, obviously, originally. So yeah, basically, it's meant to be educational, but as you'll see as we go, there are some weird and wacky questions.
Yeah, so it's suitable for 2 to 6 players, junior questions 6 and up, and adult questions 12 years and up. We'll show you the questions more in depth, but yeah, it's...
Stay tuned for really interesting questions.
Yeah, it came out in 94, so a lot of it's outdated now, which makes it even more hilarious, so...
It is still fun to play, though, so let's take a look inside.
Alright, so here is the Preventit board. Now, each space corresponds to a different category. Bites, burns, stings, vehicle, the body, emergency, work and play, childcare, water, house, sport, and then it just basically repeats all the way around the board.
Now, whatever you land on determines what category question you have, and depending on your age, obviously you can either have a junior or an adult question.
Now, the aim of the game... How about we get out the card?
Yeah, so the aim of the game is to fill... We probably should have had that out already. Your card... Well, there you go. To fill your card with your letters of your colour to spell out Preventit.
And whoever spells out Preventit first is the Preventit champion. Or safety champion, or I don't know.
Whatever you want to call it, basically.
Everybody's a winner with this game, but this person who fills the card out first is the most winner of the game.
Yeah, so basically you make your way around the board that Nathan has there, and you want to get into this centre wheel. When you're in the centre wheel, then you can win those letters that we just showed you.
So basically, is it one? It's one die, isn't it?
Yeah, so you just move around with the die until you get in the middle, and then you use the spinner to pick your questions.
You start from the start down here. Whoop, knocking the camera. Start from start, you roll. If you get a question right, you stay there. If you get the question wrong, you go back to your previous space.
Yeah.
The aim is to get to, like you said, the middle first, and then you can start winning letters depending on every question you get right in the middle.
You can win a letter.
You can win a letter.
This is a bit unique. If you want to show this end of the board, it actually has the instructions on the board. Now, that kind of means that you really can't lose the instructions, because if you have, it means you've lost the board and you can't even play the game. There's a list of categories on there as well.
But I mean, the categories are on the actual board spaces themselves, so I guess it just gives a quick explanation of the spaces.
Yeah, so these are the question cards. That's the adult side. Every card has one for every category for adults, and on the back, one for every category for the junior questions.
So the blue side's junior, the white side's adult.
Adult, yeah. So again, that depends on your age. If you just want to lift the board up. The other thing you get is a sort of hourglass timer.
Now, interestingly, the manual says you get a buzzer sort of timer, but when we bought this, we just had like an hourglass.
Yeah, that's what came with it. This is a board board game, I should say, that I've actually had since I was little. So it did originally come with the hourglass timer, not a buzzer, as it refers to.
It also looks like it's leaked a little bit, but most of these sort of do. What was I going to say?
Pieces!
Oh, it actually has got glass in it. It's shattered.
Yeah, it's completely
Yeah, I wouldn't use that anymore.
So we've also got pieces. Some are boys,
so just
some
like
are girls.
Silhouette colours
Yeah,
of
silhouettes.
boys and girls.
Yeah. So you can pick, you can be a boy or a girl.
So the main
Woo-hoo.
equipment is the board, over here, moving pieces, questions, and like the scorecards, I guess they would be.
Yeah. So what you do is you shuffle all of these for, say we're playing red and blue, shuffle the blue and red ones. deal those out, so each player has their 9 each. What you do then is keep any of yours on your card. So say I got my red E, I'd pop that there, my red T. If I got any of Nathan's blue colours, I pop them face down in front of me, and then when he gets into the middle, he's got to find the right letter when he gets his questions right. So he's got to pick, is that one my letter R or E or N or whatever?
Most of the time, whenever we end up playing this, we just end up playing just because the questions are so interesting.
Well, shall we take a look at those questions?
We shall. Alright, so let's have a hilarious question up first. This one is in the category of children. How can you try and soothe a crying baby? A. Cuddle or gently rock it.
That seems plausible.
Give it a fizzy drink. Or put it in the sunshine.
Oh, put it in the sunshine, definitely.
So it's a junior question, but yeah.
They've definitely had someone with some creativity, I think, doing these questions. So let me have... me have a look at one. So this is in the house section. Whose numbers should be near the phone in case you need help in an emergency? A. A good takeaway food shop. B. The post office. Or C. Police, ambulance and fire service. Again, it is a junior question, but it's just funny, especially when you're an adult playing the game, reading these out. Would you like to read another one?
Yes, I would. Now, which one am I reading? Alright, this one is in the water category. I'm not sure if you can see that. What do you have to be careful? What do you have to be careful?
They've made a bit of a grammatical error there.
When standing on the side of a river or dam. Isn't dam like... Is that how you spell dam? D-A-M?
Yes.
God, I'm not with it tonight. The fish may be angry. The ground may break away into the water, or the water level may rise suddenly.
Well, I can tell you right now, I'm always worried about those angry fish.
Well, Angry Birds, Angry Fish. Could be a good game.
Let's see. I've got a pretty good one here. This is in the burns, bites and stings, or bites, burns and stings, whichever. Why would hospital staff want you to bring in the spider which has just bitten you? A. They have a collection. B. They can positively identify it. Or C. They need proof you've been bitten.
Sorry, you haven't brought in the spider. We can't treat you. We don't believe you.
How about a hard one? What have you got over there in the range of hard questions?
Hard questions, hard. Well, let's see.
Why have you got so many cards? You should only have 2 hard questions. I haven't done that to keep telling you.
I put the wrong card away. I put it on top of another one. Okay, so this is an adult question. It is water. Now, the question is, who invented front crawl? And unlike most of the questions in the game, this is not a multiple choice. You need to know the answer. And if you said an Australian Richard Carville in 1902, you'd be correct. And
if you went, I don't know, then I think I'd be right there with you saying the same thing.
I'm pretty sure that's common knowledge, dear.
Oh yeah, totally, absolutely. So I've got another sort of really difficult one on this card here, which is in the childcare, which is a bit odd. I don't even know how to say this. What is Talipus equinovarus? Clubfoot. Who would have known? Not me.
It's like all to do about safety and like prevention and all that. What has that got to do with anything regarding prevention or safety?
I'm not
Isn't
sure.
that like a genetic like birth thing you have?
No idea, but I mean, unless you work in a medical profession, there's some of these things you wouldn't know.
Okay, here's a junior question. We think it's a little bit difficult. It's in the birth.
What?
Burns.
Body.
The body.
The body.
What does HIV stand for? This is a junior question, by the way.
Let us just remind you, the junior questions are for ages 6 to 11. So
and
we hope they know all about HIV at that age.
What is the answer, dear?
Well, that is human immunodeficient virus.
I mean, what sort of 6-year-old doesn't know that?
Okay, totally. I have another, just one of those, like that clubfoot one. Again, no multiple choice. This is in the body category. What is sternutating? Sneezing, apparently. But again, junior question.
I also don't...
I don't even know that now. I wouldn't have even known that now without reading it, let alone when I was 6.
What's that got to do with preventing anything? Oh, no, you're sternulating or whatever.
Maybe they want you to prevent sneezing? I don't know.
Get a tissue.
What else have you got over there?
Okay, I've got another hilarious one. It's in the vehicle category. I'm sorry. Let's see. Why do motorists become annoyed with cyclists on the road? It's a very good question. A, the cyclists wear gas masks.
Of course.
A common occurrence here in Australia.
Not.
B, they know the cyclists are saving money. I get pretty jealous about that too. Or C, the cyclists don't make themselves easily seen, which is the actual answer.
Yeah.
But
The actual answers are usually pretty clear, but it's just funny to, like I said, someone very creative has obviously put this together. So we've got... I've forgotten which one I was reading. Goodness me. Oh, that's right. Childcare. If you're angry with your children around, should you A, go for a drive and leave them at home? Don't think our son would enjoy that. B, not take it out on them. Or C, start banging some pots and pans.
that'll be good for the headache you undoubtedly already have.
Yeah, I think making a racket would be a great idea.
Okay, another interesting one. This one is in house. Toys which encourage the use of matches should A, never be purchased. B, are only good for young pyromaniacs. Or C, are good for children's science development.
Can I just say, are there even toys that promote the use of matches? I can't think of any.
Nothing in this century.
Just ponder on that.
This is the last one we got?
Yeah, I think so. Look, we'll be honest, there's a huge stack of cards and there are so many interesting questions. This is just a small handful that we've kind of pulled out. So last one is, before you let yourself into your house, what should you do? A, listen for any strange noises inside the house. Sounds good. B, get undressed, because I like to be nude before I come home. Or C, do a little dance.
Make a little love. Get down tonight.
It doesn't say that, I promise. Just the do a little dance bit. That is really on there. These are legitimate cards too.
And it's like not just the junior ones with have the suspect like multiple choice, it's adult ones as
No,
well.
I mean, that last one that I read about banging pots and pans, I mean, that's an adult question. Like, there's no way you're going to get that wrong. And if you do, wow.
Why do you have children?
Yeah, good question. Well, anyway, that's just a small handful. I'm not sure, I would say go out and buy this, but it's kind of one of those things that we enjoy playing because I've had this since I was like a kid, but it's probably not great anymore. Things are out of date, and they're kind of funny.
In terms of like knowledge and preventing things, it's probably outdated, but for just a bit of a laugh with some friends or something, and if you just read some of the questions off or something.
Yeah, the other reason is probably you can't find it anymore, I wouldn't think.
It's very cheap on Australian eBay, but I highly doubt you could get it anywhere else unless it's being re-released as something else, but I'm pretty sure all the questions are tailored for an Australian.
Yeah, we have a lot of things about burns and bites by like spiders and snakes and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching this. If you've enjoyed it, feel free to give us a thumbs up down below so we know you like our board game reviews.
Thumbs up down this way.
Exactly. And if you want to make sure that you don't miss out on any of our future videos, you can hit the subscribe button. Bye.
Bye-bye.